All right, today's episode on Tequila Forever. Forever Tequila. Young Tequilero's a little late in the game, but he finally got his hands on a bottle of Tequila Ocho.
Widow Jane.
But this time, I have the Reposado. And the reason I'm doing this, even though this tequila's been out for a couple of years, and it's a very limited edition tequila. This Barrel Select Widow Jane, I believe, came out like in 2022. Only 1,000 cases made. It's still out there. It's still available. So if you haven't tried it, there's still an opportunity to do so. I believe this was rested, 8 weeks and 8 days in these, previously used Widow Jane bourbon barrels. Let's see, what else can I say about this tequila? This is 91 proof. That's 45.5. Well, it's 45%, 45.5, but 91 proof, Anyways, it's now number 1474, and that's Tequilera Los Alambiques. Master distiller is Carlos Camarena. Check it out. Look at that color right there. It's a really nice, straw yellow. I seen this product, online going out for like, 85 on average, $100 and even higher, which I think is really ridiculous. I got this for $59, which is a really good price. I don't know exactly the MSRP on this, but I'm guessing it's probably some around those numbers. But those who purchase it in their own state, or city, or whatever, I would like to hear on the comments below what you paid for it. If you guys paid around that range or even lower, put it on there, because I'm just curious, what I mean? Because I know every place the prices are going to fluctuate, and then of course with the liquor stores and so on and so, what I mean? Inflation, bullshit. But anyways, let's get down to doing this review, and we'll take a look at it right here on the glass. Like I said, it's a really nice straw, pale yellow. Swirl that up a little bit. I know it's probably hard to see on camera, but I can see that, it's really sticking on there. Maybe you guys can take a better look, but from what I can see, that it's really sticking on the glass. All right, let's go ahead and do this. For something that is 45% alcohol by volume or 91 proof, you really don't even feel it on the nose. You can't even smell the alcohol, or at least I can't. But what I pick up on the nose is nice, beautiful baked agave, citrus, maybe something like an orange peel, like the oils, or maybe even like a tangerine. I must say that it's a bit peppery. I get a little bit of like nutmeg. Very, very light caramel. And perhaps a little bit of like a cherry aroma. Nothing crazy, nothing complex, but what I can say is that all these aromas, come together, quite well. They all balance each other out. So I really do like the aromas on this. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and taste this. So there's like very, minor heat. There ain't no burn. You don't feel the heat coming down. You just barely feel it a little bit in your mouth. It fades off quickly. You can say it's a little warm. When I say heat, I always, or when I remember at least, try to explain to you guys that it's different when it comes to a burn. You know, when it's a burn, a lot of times it can be like either harsh or it can be like just really, you know, feel that like a burning, more than tingle type of sensation, you know, in the mouth, the tongue. But it's saying nothing like that. You know, it's just, you know, some minor heat. Has a really nice mouthfeel to it. I say this is it's creamy, silky, somewhat buttery, and the taste on this tequila is great. You know, especially being lightly rested, but I think that higher proof sucks a lot more out of the barrels, and I think that's why we get sometimes a lot more aromas. You know, even for something like this that's been rested very lightly, and I think we also get a lot more flavors. You know. So what I'm picking up on the taste, I'm picking up some cinnamon, some fruitiness, some fruitiness, excuse me, pepper. I get some cherry. I do get caramel, and there's a little bit of minerality on the taste. But what I'm gonna say, this tequila, it is delicious. Perhaps one of my new favorite reposados. And I'll be releasing the video that I just recorded in the liquor store that I purchased it from, so you guys can see what they have. So if you guys are, visiting or in the area, live there, whatever, you guys can stop by and, take a look yourself. But they have a really good selection, really good prices. And this tequila is still available there. Like I said, $59. Can't go wrong with this Reposado. I'm probably starting next year. I'm probably gonna change a little bit on my rating system. I'm gonna do it the way that I would do it on a personal level, rather than using a tequila matchmaker. And some of those things would be like, of course, you're gonna have the aromas, flavors, like, right, the taste, finish, drinkability. And that to me is like, there's some tequilas that are really good, but it's like, do you have something else? And there's some that you just can be drinking all night. And the more you drink it, the more you enjoy it, the more you like it. Balance, number one to me, balance. And be looking into things like the price, of course. That's also very important. One of the main things for me is, if you look at the price, right, for what you're getting, you also got to look at presentation, labels, right? Is it a fancy bottle or not? Because you're going to be paying for that too. All those things got to be taken into consideration, because I take that in consideration. And then also, we want to be looking at is when it comes to the price, is does this Reposado, at the price that it is, beat all the Reposados below it? Does it beat any of the Reposados above that price? Or does it compete within that same price range? And that's one thing that I look at that's very, very important to me after looking at everything else. Like I said, balance to me is pretty much number one. But I'll get into that in a different video of how I do that on a personal level. And that's gonna probably be the new thing that I do. Perhaps next year I'm gonna try that out, But as far as it comes to this tequila, the aromas are great. Like I said, it's something complex, but all the aromas come in together very well balanced. On the taste, really good taste, but they're all very well balanced, The finish on this tequila, it's a nice light sweetness, minerals towards the finish, a little bit of cinnamon, and there's fruitiness. You get those, you get that in the taste, but you're also getting that, towards the finish. But everything very well balanced. There ain't one flavor in particular overpowering the other. They're all pretty much equal, and that's a very important thing. As far as the price goes, I say that it very well can beat tequilas below that price and even above that, and it compete with it easily. So for now, I'm still going to be using Tequila Matchmaker, and what I'm going with on this tequila, I'm going with 93. I think this is one of my new favorite Reposados. Definitely got to pick up another bottle to have, for the future. That's if you don't pick it up first. Anyways, yeah, so the date on this one, I could barely even see it in the bottom, but I think it's like August 2022. So like I said, it's still available on the market. Very good tequila. I highly recommend it. I think it's really good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you had the tequila, I hope you enjoyed the tequila. Last thing left to say is salud.